One thing, Lama, I'd like to ask you is that there's many people who are listening around the world who haven't met Lama Gangchen personally. How do we stay connected to this holy energy, this incredibly profound energy that he has? Or how do we connect even if we haven't met him?
First of all, through his practice, through his teachings. You know, in the moment that we do self-healing, naturally we are connecting to Rinpoche. When we learn to know about him and we connect, for example, people that have met me, many of the things which I can share is because I received from him. And there is a connection that happens naturally, you know. And I see myself as a duty to share the memories and to help to keep the memory of Rinpoche alive to those that have never met him. There is a concept in Tibetan Buddhism which we call commitment being and wisdom being. Okay. And basically what happens is that whenever we see the image of someone, for example, I see on the computer screen, I see your image. Okay, I'm not seeing you, I see a representation of your face on the screen of my computer. Okay? But because I know you, in the moment that I see an image representing you, naturally, automatically, I connect myself to you. Okay? And yourself, you are your own wisdom being. The representation that I see on the screen is the commitment being. Okay? So when I see an image of Rinpoche, the image is like a bridge which can allow me to connect to the wisdom being, to the actual being. And this goes beyond the fact of Rinpoche being alive or not in his body. For example, for me, one of the most strong ways to connect to Rinpoche is to remember his smell. Rinpoche had a very particular smell. And that is something very powerful also. But when we connect to any of these so-called commitment beings, Samaya Sattva, they are like a bridge. And automatically we connect to the wisdom being. Okay? So in the moment that we introduce someone that have never met Rinpoche, and we tell the stories, we explain, and naturally this creates this connection. So in the moment that anyone sees the picture, listen to the name, says the name, think about, visualize, and so on, the connection is happening. And this is always there. This is because I was introduced to Lama Tsongkhapa by my gurus that were introduced by their gurus. And this is what we need to do to those that have never met Rinpoche, so this connection is kept alive from generation to generation as time goes by.